keep your mind open, look for areas and opportunities that you can expand into. Don't get too narrowly focused, because you're going to need a lot of exposure to be able to adapt to a ever-changing environment.
One thing I always tell engineers, aspiring engineers, is that not only you have to understand the science, but really good writing skills are important, and being able to effectively communicate are important.
Ask questions. A lot of times people see questions as a weakness and you don't know something. People don't expect you to know everything. Learn how to ask questions and learn who to ask those questions to, and you'll be successful.
Just keep an open mind. You're going to school to learn your discipline, sure, but you're also going to school to learn how to learn. So just keep learning. Always keep learning throughout your career. You can pivot, you can get into new fields. There's new fields in engineering this decade that didn't exist 10 years ago.
Prototypical engineers tend to be always focused on the numbers and the calculations and the design. And my advice would be to get out and meet the people. You can learn a lot from a contractor that's out building a job as a young engineer. And a lot of times a young engineer might think, I've been to school, I have my engineering education, and I'm going to sit down and design this, and it's going to work, and it's going to be good. And sometimes it works that way. More often than not, you find out you're going to learn something from a contractor that's been around for 20 or 30 years.
There's times where it's pretty tough, and you're up late at night and just really struggling with certain problems or certain courses, but just kind of trusting the process, just working through it, and know eventually, you get to a point like I am now, you kind of look back and it just seemed like the time flew by, and but at the time it seemed like it was never going to end. So just kind of working through and just trusting the process that you'll make it through, and eventually it'll all work out.